Kia ora. In this short video, we're going to look at how to add a band member to an artist or a group on MusicBrainz. So we're at musicbrainz.org. I've registered and I'm logged in. So we can see up here, Cool Guy 5, that's me. And now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the artist. Let's make sure that the artist that I'm trying to add a band member to is in the database. So I'm going to go Art of Cheese up here, and it is here because I've added it previously. Now if it's not there, you're going to want to add the artist, double check your spelling and so forth, make sure you've got search correctly, otherwise you're going to want to add the artist, and you can check another tutorial video for how to do that. But now we're just going to concern ourselves with how to just link a band member from the Art of Cheese to this group. The first thing we're going to do, now that we're in the artist page, is go to Edit up the top here. Now the band member that I want to add is Les Donaldson here. So where we do it is at the bottom here under Add Relationship. This is how we relate things in MusicBrainz to each other. We relate the artist entity of the group to the artist entity of the band member. That sounds confusing. It's just links. It's just linking stuff together. So here we go. We're gonna we've got the Art of Cheese. We can kind of ignore all this. Really just interested in the type of relationship. In this case, is a member of. We've also got children, siblings, voice of, so on. If you want more information on that, you can click Help. You're adding a complex relationship. But member of here is pretty good. The one little thing we're going to change is we're going to hit the change direction button here, because it flows down. So it's the Art of Cheese has members Les Donaldson, rather than the Art of Cheese being a member of Les Donaldson. So we've got members here. I'm going to type in Les Donaldson. And now, in this case, the artist doesn't exist yet. Again, we're going to have to add this artist or this band member, which I will do. And I'm just going to shoot through this. I clicked on Add Artist, because once again, we've got another video for how to do this. So just filling in the basics here. Name, sort name, disambiguation, New Zealand musician. Just to, because Les Donaldson's not that uncommon a name. No, it's a person. I know it's from New Zealand. I could not find any websites. And from CD in hand, the edit note. Okay, I've shot through that. Again, check the other video if you need to have that explained to you. So here we go. We've got members artists credited as Les Donaldson. So credited as is an interesting field. A lot of metal bands will do this. They'll give themselves tough names as the band member, but we still want to link it to their usually their legal name or their most common name. So let's say if Les Donaldson credits himself as Fancy Man, I would type that in. If he did that on the band page, for instance, in this case, just Les Donaldson, and we can actually we can ignore this other stuff. Change credits for other relationships. This is just if we want to do mass edits, change lots of things at once. We're not doing it here, but we will have a quick look at attributes. So sometimes you might just know Les Donaldson is he's just a member. We don't know more. That's fine. We could actually just click Done now. But in this case, I do know a little bit more. So I know that he does vocals. He does lead vocals. We could tick additional if we thought he did. These were additional. And again, you don't know, just leave it. If it doesn't say additional on your source, then no need to tick it. So he does lead vocals, again, credited as if we wanted to. Credited as here is, let's say he's credited with chorus vocal or something like that. We could type it in there. Lead vocals credited as something else. Again, in this case, just vocals. Instrument, I know he plays the bass guitar. So we're going to add here bass guitar. Then again, credited as, if it was a certain brand of bass guitar, for instance, you might, they always play and they always credit, you could put that in the side there. We also know drums. That plays everything, to be honest. This is true. The other, he's got a live percussionist as well, so this is for recording. So we've got drums here, drum set. Original member, which I do know that he is. Principal would mean, I mean, that's more for other groups, orchestras and so forth. Eponymous means if the group's named after him. So if it was Les Donaldson's Art of Cheese, we do eponymous. And begin and end date is when someone joined the band or left it. So in this case, I don't actually know when the group started, because Les has been there since the start. I can put the band start date, but I'm not sure. Just click done here. Now we can see here under relationships, original members, Les Donaldson does lead vocals, drums, and bass guitar. And then we could add more artists. Now, the other member is Zippy. And we've got a whole bunch here already, which is fair enough. So I'm going to add new artists, because none of those were the UK/New Zealand one. And I added disambiguation, definitely. UK NZ percussionist. Keep it short but clear. And I know he's a person. He currently lives in New Zealand, so I will put New Zealand. This is current area. But he came from the UK, and some people might know him from there, so I've added that to the disambiguation. Don't actually have any more information on this artist except for this link. I have found this. Page. I'm going to paste it in here. Information from Duos The Art of Cheese, so other people can look it up. Didn't find a homepage, no social media, and so forth. Enter that edit, so we've added this artist again. Look up the add an artist video for more details. So now it has pre-filled all this stuff from Les Donaldson vocal and the instruments. Now, untick everything. I don't know if Zippy's original, it doesn't specify, and all I know is that he plays the drum set when live. So remember Zippy. The reason it pre-filled everything from Les is because I clicked add another artist here. Now if I'd added it up here, let's check the difference. Add relationship, all blank. Okay. We start from scratch. Now if I add another artist down here, it's going to pre-fill members and all the instruments. So if you're adding multiple similar relationships or members, it can be useful to use that as a template. Alright, now we're going to do the edit note. Again, all I've got is this website that I found. Do information from. I'm going to paste in that link. No need to go overboard with the edit note, but it is important that other editors can look at what you've done and why and follow it up. And click enter edit here. And now if we go into relationships, you can see we've got these two members.